And we are live. Hello, I'm Spike. Welcome to my video. This is me self-taught Japanese level 1 in Rosetta Stone 3. Continuing on from where I left off, which last week, I believe, was here at the pronunciation and vocabulary modules. So first things first, my apologies for being a little late on this video. I wanted to skip the 1st of April, not as an April Fool's, but because it was April Fool's Day. And obviously a lot of people go crazy with things on that day, and decides to joke things out a little bit. And as funny as that is, it's not my bag. I get asked lots of questions about what am I doing? Is this a joke? Yada yada yada, and I can't be bothered to explain myself. So I thought I'd skip that day. And I was busy on the weekend anyway, which prevented me from doing what I wanted to do, which was the grammar and reading. So today in this video, it's going to be the module of grammar, this one here, and then the module of reading, both about 10 minutes long, so we'll double the time to around 15-20 minutes for getting through, in case I need to make any notes. As per usual, I've got my usual cheat sheet of the alphabet of kanji and the relevant sounds, and numbers and grammatical tenses for the Japanese. So I've got my notes ready. I will say I haven't had a chance to, outside the video, research and go back and do some of the things that I need to be doing in Unit 1, as well as repeating the first 2 modules of this to keep fresh the new words and the new grammar that's going on in the new slides. So there is a chance that this may not go well. But hey ho, it's all a laugh, isn't it? And it's a casual learning process. Most of the stuff that I've learnt already is stuck. So without further ado, let's crack on and get into grammar. Let's set up this microphone and hope everything's coming through okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely jubbly. Gotta love that awesome sauce. Let's see if it's going to jump us right in at the deep end and potentially just a speaking exercise straight up. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it gives me a little bit of a chance to get back into it. Let's see. What are we on? Let's make sure we're on English.
彼の自転車は大きいです。
Well, it's got to be to do with the bike, right?
彼女は本を読んでいます。
Ah, okay. So we're going for the basic grammar.
彼はシャツを着ています。
シャツ。彼はシャツを着てます。Is it writing? No, it's wearing a shirt.
彼女たちはリンゴを食べています。
And they are eating their apples.
彼らは
There we
カ
go.
タカナを書いています。
Nice. So let's hear those in context.
彼女は本を読んでいます。彼
彼
女は本を読んでいます。
So we have here, she is reading her book, or there is a girl reading her book, or there is reading book girl. It's just thinking of Yoda. 彼の自転車は大きいです。
彼の自転車は大きいです。
So there is, oh, the bike is too big for him. I believe that's what that says. So, kare is he, his, him. So, oh no, his bike is too big. There we go. His bike is too big. Because kare wa is he, kare no is his, kare ni is him, and kare nomino is his. But I suppose nomino would be his plural. Because if we look at the she, it's kanojo wa is she, kanojo no is her, kanojo ni is her, and kanojo nomino is hers. So just a quick point here that doesn't get explained in this program in these slides, that is missing. So let's go for the plural of hers or theirs, sorry, but it's theirs female. So, 彼女たちはリンゴを食べています。
彼女たちはリンゴを食べています。
Oh, I separated the ringo or. There's ringo or tabiteimas, because you can supplant and bind them together, short them, conjugate them, so it's just ringo. But I do believe the kanji just does still show, yes. Ringo. Yeah, it does. It does still show. Okay. 彼はシャツを着ています。彼はシャツを着ています。Because the key is it's small shortened.
彼はシャツを着ています。
着ています。He is wearing a shirt. And 彼らはカタカナを書いています。They are writing katakana.
彼らはカタカナを書いています。
So yeah, it's katakana used for foreign words and names. They're writing their name. They are writing their name. Or well, katakana is itself the name of the form of that part of the Japanese language. So you can't really replace katakana to mean foreign words and names. But that's what it's used for, is to specifically write foreign words and names. Anyway, moving on to number 2.
女の人との車。
女の人と彼女車。
女の人と彼女の車。
はリンゴを食べています。
So 女の人 gives us the clue as to what form should be used. So it wasn't 彼らは because that's his, him, her, and plural. So it's 彼女, which is the female, her, hers. So 女の人彼女車. And here we have 彼, which is for male. So here we would use 彼らは because it's plural.
彼らはリンゴを食べています。女の人との犬。女の人と彼女の犬。
So here we're getting the separation between having two female forms, 女の人, that informs the next part of the grammar, 彼女の. But in between, we're getting mixed up with a pluralization, but a pluralization where we have to be more formal in what's going on, but also learning that 彼女たち means the same in this instance as 彼らは. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's move on to slide 3. There we go. Ooh. Okay. 私のお母さんです。
私のお母さんです。
This is my mother. So this would be 私の友達です. These are my sisters.
私の友達です。
Or these are my friends, actually. 友達 are friends, I think. Maybe? Yeah, maybe. 私の奥さん no, so 僕の no, 私の友達です. Here we go. This is where we're going to get tripped up. So, I'm going to go 僕の友達です。
僕の友達です。
And then, 僕の弟です。There we go.
僕の弟です。
弟です。So, 友達 must be sister then. So let's have a quick look. 友達 meaning if my phone wants to pick up the internet. Oh, it's my friend. Yeah, tomodachi is friends. So I was right on the first one, and he's just saying this is my friend. But male form, boku no, because boys use boku. And girls, again, boku is masculine, watashi is feminine. So you already get a picture of which form to use after the fact in the sentence. That points to what I should be selecting, so it makes it easier to make the reference. Until you start getting to the pluralization and whether you're using formal or informal or plain Japanese. Then things get a little complicated because there's like 3 different forms and then several different tenses. At least that's what I've learned from this program so far, and a little bit of outside research. So anyway, on to slide 4, or should we? Yeah, let's do slide 4.
私、子供たちです。
Ooh, is it watashi wa kodomotachi? No.
私の子供たちです。
僕、
Boku
両親です
no 両親です。
の
Yeah, okay.
僕の両親です。
私、
Mm.
両親です。
I want to say no again, but I got a feeling it's going to be wa. Oh, it's not. It's all
私
no.
の両親
Or
で
is it?
す。
僕たち、お母さんです。
Oh, it is all no.
僕
Okay.
たちのお母さんです。
Right, well, let's repeat those to be able to speak them.
私の子供たちです。私
Watashi
の
no
子供たち
kodomotachi
です。
desu. Nice. So that's going to be I'm their father, or these are my kids. Pretty sure. Watashi no. Let's have a look at watashi no. I don't have. Oh yeah, watashi no is my. There we go. These are my children. So boku no is this is my. These are my. This is my dad. Ryushin is. That's not dad, surely. Oh no, parents. I'm a tool. These are my parents. Then watashi no ryushin den. This is these are my parents. And then bokutachi no okasan desu. This is my it's my mother. Okasan. I'm pretty sure that's mother. Yeah. Using okasan when referring to your own mother among your in-group, you and your family is the norm. There we go. Bokutachi no. Why is it pluralized there? Bokutachi no. Oh, this is our mother, but from the male perspective. There we go. This is our mother. These are my parents. These are my parents, and I am, or these are my children. So these are my children. This is my parents. These are my parents. This is our mother. So yeah, the form boku no from this is my mother becomes bokutachi no. This is our mother because of the 2 kids there, but it's the male saying it. Okay, let's go to slide 5. Check it. Okay. So here we go. We're going to go boku no okasan desu.
僕のお母さんです。
So this should be 僕たちは男の子です。
僕たちは男の子です。
And this is my family. Or this is my child. So I want to say this one. Watashi tachi no musoko desu.
私たちの息子です。
Musko desu. Close enough for the pronunciation, but not close enough for perfection. So this one should be watashi no imuto desu.
私の妹です。
Immortal des. I'm seeing mu because westernized English, it's not. It's immortal des. You have to treat the U like an R or close to an R almost in mu or double O in this instance. So let's have those again.
僕のお母さんです。僕たちは男の子です。私たちの息子です。
私の妹です。Cool. Right, we're getting there. So slide 6. Let's crack on.
の息子です。
私の息子です。
私の
This is my
息
son.
子です。
の友達です。
僕の友達です。This is
僕
my
の
friend.
友達です。
の子供たちです。
私たちの子供たちです。
私たちの子供たちです。
Yep, this is my family.
は男の子です。
And then 僕たちは男の子です。
僕たちは男の子です。
Yes. For some reason, I do a little bit better with grammar than I do with the speaking or the listening, I think. Which is odd. I'm getting the harder bit first. Well, I suppose it's not that bad of a deal. I'm getting the harder bit of the language first before the pronunciation and the listening. By and large, for the most part, on statistics, I suppose, with what I've done so far. That's good though. That means that I'm understanding the principles of the language, which will make it easier later on to rinse and repeat listening and pronunciation for speaking. Because then I'll actually have an understanding of how to formulate sentences correctly in native Japanese, which is good, rather than using tourist Japanese or foreign translate Japanese. So, you know.
8個の卵。
8個の卵。
11本の花。
11本の花。
7本のペン。
7本のペン。
10枚のお皿。
10枚のお皿。It's plates, isn't it? Yeah.
1歳です。
1歳です。
7人の赤ちゃん。
7人の赤ちゃん。Hey, we got our numbers right with our objects and our peoples, our babies and our flowers and our pens and our plates. Good news. Getting it in with the numbers. Very important. It's a shame we've only learned up to 1 to 12 and then the number 0, but considering the format of how they are formulated, shouldn't be too hard to figure out up to 19, and then it's figuring out what 20 becomes. I think it's going to be very much like French. Once you've learnt what the tens do and what the singular digits do, you realise that they just combine the two forms together. So the change is going to be in the tens, whether it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, etc. All the way up to 100. And then it's the singular that then imparts the change to that tens as to how it's said and pronounced for the total. It's like 10 and 9, 10 and 3, 10 and this, 10 and that. Anyway, on to slide 8. Let's go.
息子が2。
3.
息子が2人。8の椅子。
8個の椅子。
8個の椅子。
3です。
3歳。
3歳です。
5のお皿。
Gosatsu. No, it's not Gosatsu. Is it going to be Gomai or Gohan? Gohan no sorry, Gomai.
5枚のお皿。
Tripped up on the last one with one mistake. You bugger. First mistake, 8 slides in. That's impressive. I'm enjoying that. I'm glad that I'm able to get that far without making a mistake. in grammar as well, which appears to be my stronger self-taught lesson slides. I seem to do better in grammar. Okay.
息子が2人。息子
息子が
が2
2
人。
人。
8個の椅子。
8個の椅子。
3歳です。3歳です。
5枚のお皿。
5枚のお皿。5枚のお皿。Oh, there's no mai. It's 5枚のお皿. Okay. 5枚のお皿. There we go. I mean, it's not essential, but it's always worth having a bit of a repeat on that. Let's see if it's going to give me the markdown. You son of a bitch! Oh, come on. You're not even allowed one mistake in Unit 2. Come on.
息子が
We know that.
息子が2人。
8個の
8個の椅子。
3歳です。3歳です。
Go by.
5枚のお皿。
I suppose Gosatsu is when it becomes a book. Object interaction versus object usage.
赤い花があります。
Oh. Iko? No. Oh, it's Ippon. Oh dear. Well, here we go. This is where all the mistakes is going to occur.
赤い花が
On. Arimasu.
赤い花が1本あります。
Okay.
11のボール。11個のボール。私たちには娘がいます。
4人。
私たちには娘が4人います。7です。
7
歳です。
I was hoping for Sai. But I think that's because Sai makes it a person. Nin is multiple people. You know, like, here we go. 赤い花が1本あります. Oh, there's one red flower, right? But ichi is the number 1. And that changes to ippon for a flower, for an individual object, in context, right? But then if we look at the bowls here, we've got 11, so it's 10 and 11, which is ju for 10 and ichi for 1. But ichi, when it's an object, becomes iko. So juiko no boru, because 11 is juichi, is the actual 11. But it becomes juiko no boru, because there's 11 bowls. The same as with watashi tachi ni wa musume ga 4人 imasu. 4 is 4. So they've got 4 children. And we've got watashi tachi, plural, ni wa musume. These are our 4 children. But they're also female. We're starting to see the complexity of how the grammar around the form that's used, the tense that's used, and whether it's masculine or feminine is used, and how it changes. So we've got watashi tachi, these, and immerse is these are our, ni wa musume, so ni wa musume is our children, and ga 4人 is the amount. We're talking about people, so it's 4人, not yosai, which we can infer from the next slide, where 7 desu is I'm 7, because she's 7 years old, right? But you're talking about the individual person, so it's sai, not mai, and not nin, it's not ko, and it's not pon. You see how it starts to get very, very complicated in how the tensile grammar of Japanese gets changed depending on the context of who, what you are talking about, and whether you're male or female in presenting and projecting that vocalization. At least this is what I'm learning with Japanese and what I've come to encounter in this program as to why there are changes around things, particularly with the numbers. Not so much when it comes to colors, the object itself, or whether it's the male or female. They've been relatively easy to understand. It's actually when it comes to how it changes the endings of numerical values in the context of the sentence as to why the grammar changes so vigorously with regards to the ending of said word or the number. Sorry. So yeah,
私たち
watashi
に
ni
は
wa
娘
musume
が
ga
4
4人
人
i
います。
masu. These are our 4 daughters. But 4 daughters is in children. So ni wa musume. And then
7歳
nanasai
です。
desu.
7
Nanasai
歳です。
desu. So you've got the nanasai desu.
7歳です。
So you can just hear that subtle pitch accent coming in. Nanasai desu. Nanasai desu. All important in Japanese, getting the pitch accent correct.
私は医者です。
Watashi wa isha desu. I'm a doctor.
私たちは女の子です。
Watashi tachi wa onnanoko desu.
私は医者ではありません。
I am not a doctor. No, you are not a doctor.
この男の子たちは兄弟ではありません。友達です。
We're going to select them and then go through these. I'm going to try and say that straight off the bat. The others I can, but that's a mouthful. So we'll start with what we had first.
私は医者です。
Watashi wa isha desu.
私たちは女の子です。
Watashi tachi wa onnanoko desu.
私は医者ではありません。
Watashi wa isha de wa arimasen. この男のたちは兄弟ではありません。友達です。God, that's a mouthful. この男の子たちは兄弟ではありません。友達です。Yeah, it's hard.
この男の子たちは兄弟ではありません。友達です。
So these are not my brothers. Maybe it's Kyodai brothers. It sounds like it's going to be close to Kyushi, to Ryushi family. So let's have a look. Let's have a Kyudai meaning in Japanese. Yeah, these are not my siblings in brothers in the context of brothers. So these boys are not my brothers. They're my friends. That's pretty much what that sentence says. Because dewa arimasen is these are not, or they are not, or I am not. Watashi wa isha. Isha is doctor or GP. Dewa arimasen replaces des, as in I am. But that ties in with the watashi wa, the form at the start of the singular and the noun. So arimasen is there is not, or they are not, or I am not. Dewa arimasen replaces des, or desi, or imasen. So you can see this sentence, kono otoko no kotachi. Otoko no kotachi is in the plural of boys. And tomodachi desu, friends. Or these are my friends. These friends are not my brothers. In the plural of boys. So it's giving more context for what's going on in the grammar here than what you'd probably actually use in actual Japanese. But just to understand how sometimes complex sentences can be formed, that's why they're chucking this in, I think. But yes, kyodai is brothers, or brothers in the terms of siblings. We've already got otokono kotachi, the plural of boys, in here, and we've got the dera arimasen, which is they are not, we are not. They, yeah. Anyway, with that aside, let's move on to slide 11.
女の人たちは帽子をかぶっています。
These ladies are all wearing hats.
男の人は靴を履いていません。
Man is not wearing shoes.
男の子は T シャツを着ていません。
That's pretty obvious. The boy is not wearing a t-shirt.
女の人と猫は遊んでいます。
The lady plays with the cat. I'm sure she does. Oh, giggity. Lady playing with the cat. Oh, I need to stop being so childish. But that's what we got here. So we have
女の人たちは帽子をかぶっています。
And we've got
男の子は T シャツを着ていません。
女の人と猫は遊んでいます。
男の人は靴を履いていません。男の人は靴を履いていません。
It's knowing when to shorten or abbreviate the pronunciation for some kanji that I think will come when using kanji, right? Because reading kanji versus romanji is vastly different. Obviously, because this gives us the ability as Western English speakers to at least attempt to pronounce what the words sound like. Whereas you try doing that with this, unless you know every single individual kanji of their alphabet and what each one means for sounds as a native language, you're not going to get this. You're not going to understand this. And to learn all of these in order, and this is by far not complete, to get any kind of semblance and understanding of how the kanji operates and works, that's further down the line. That's like, we'll learn the basics first, and then it'll get into the nitty gritty stuff. I think that's what my intention is, just to get an understanding of how it's all put together to potentially be able to say and write sentences in very crude Japanese. Which is why I'm writing down kanjis and their meanings and sayings and stuff, so I can attempt to write out some of these sentences myself. Because I've managed to extrapolate the kanji from what I can read by noticing patterns of repetition and going, yeah, that kanji is this, and it's turned out to be the case, especially in the singular vocab stuff. Anyway, let's move on to slide 12.
お父さんと息子さんたちは遊んで
います。
お父さんと息子さんたちは遊んでいます。男の子は走って
います。Yeah.
男の子は走っています。私は学生。
Gakusei, I'm not quite sure. I can't remember what Gakusei is. Is that I don't think he is. Yeah, he's not a student. ではありません。
私は学生ではありません。
I recognize that word.
彼は警察官。
No, well, he is a policeman.
彼は警察官です。
So we've got the father and two sons are playing, which is football. Otokonoko wa hashite imasu is the boy is running. He is not a student, and he is a police officer. That's what we have here in these bottom two. But yeah, I knew I recognised gakusei, but wasn't quite sure if it was grandparent, which, but you know, I knew something was off about this picture. It's because gakusei is student. Anyway, let's repeat these.
お父さんと息子さんたちは遊んでいます。男の子は走っています。私は学生ではありません。彼は警察官です。
Nice and flowing there. Nice, we'll take that. We'll have that. Oh, unlucky slide 13. Here we go.
女の人は靴を履いています。
女の人は靴を履いています。She's wearing shoes.
彼らは本を読んでいます。
彼らは本を読んでいます。They are reading.
ボールが3個あります。
ボールが3個あります。There are 3 balls.
誰が遊んでいますか？
誰が遊んでいますか？ Are you playing? Are you playing? Oh, he is playing. Oh no, are you playing? I thought 誰が... Is that a question? Can't quite remember. But by association we can figure out which one's which. So it's not too difficult, but let's go over them again.
女の人は靴を履いています。女の人は靴を履いています。
彼らは本を読んでいます。ボールが3個あります。誰が遊んでいますか？ Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure いますか？誰が遊んでいますか？ Are you playing? I'm sure that's a question. Anyway, slide 14. Not so unlucky now. 誰が遊んでいますか？
誰が遊んでいますか？子供一人います。
Oh, that's good as well, is it? Okay.
子供
Let's go again. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you.
誰が遊んでいますか？子供
が一人います。
子供が一人います。
女の子は T シャツ着ています。女の子は T シャツを着ています。
私はスカート買っています。
おー、スカート買っています。
私はスカートを買っています。
So, or is for something on yourself. Or is for wearing something, having something on you. And ga is for having something about you. Would that be correct? That's what that feels like. That's what I would say that relates to, at the very least. Let's tick box. Come on, there we go. Okay, return to the home screen. That's our grammar done. Now let's move on to the reading. That took about 40 minutes, so we'll do this last one and we'll call it there for this video. Oh, it's only 11 slides. こんにちは。
こんにちは。
に警察官
警察官
警察官け
I do have these. For a minute then, I was totally like, whoa, in the dark. No, I know I've got the first one. It's the kit I didn't think I had, but it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kanji ago that I extrapolated that from Keisatsuken. Anyway, straight in at the deep end with the reading. Let's go.
こんにちはに警察官けにけ け
So there we have, as you can see, ko n ichi wa. Ko n ichi wa. Ke satsukan. Ke is that right? Oh yeah. Ke I. That's I by itself. Just I there. Ke satsukan. Yeah. I'm not reading it fast enough. Ke I sa ska. Yeah. I've got that backwards C. Where's backwards C? Backwards C. Ke satskan des. I do have backwards C. Why can I not see you? Oh yeah. Ke I sa su tsu ka ke I sa su tsu ka
警察
Kersat's
官
gun. That there, right there, the backward C is the one that's a bit more difficult. That's the TSU. The ts. Kersat's ka.
警察
Kersat's
官
gun.
警察
Kersat's
官
gun. Anyway, slide 3.
娘さん
Musume-san.
娘さんむ
Mu.
む息子さん
Musko-san.
息子さんす
Su.
す
I think I've already got su. Where are we? I have. I've got zu and su. Because zu is this, but with two little eyes here and here. Much like how this one is. They are just on this side here. Just above this part of the T. To differentiate between su and zu. One with an S and one with a Z. But yes, that not so hard to read. And remember, this H with the N flick, that's just n by itself. So it becomes easier to break these down as to what they are with regards to
娘さん
Musume-san. Musko-san.
息子さん
Okay. Slide 4.
娘さんむ
息子さん、す、
す
Su.
すむ
Mu.
むす
Su.
すむ
Mu.
む
Nice. Oh, excuse me. On to slide 5.
け
Ke.
に
Ni.
む
Mu.
す
Su. Nice. Yeah.
す
Su.
け
Ke.
む
Mu.
に
Ni. Nice. Let's go slide 6. Halfway through.
息子さん
Musko. Musko-san.
息子さん
こんにちは。こんにちは。
Konnichiwa.
娘さん
Musume-san.
娘さん警察官
Kersatsukan.
警察官
There we go. So again, grammar, reading seem to be not too different from each other. I'm finding these probably easier. But again, that's a good thing. They're the basis of the language that you kind of need to fully understand it before you can actually utilize it by listening and speaking it, right? So I think the foundation that's being built here is pretty solid. Which kind of indicates these videos that I'm doing, that the documentary progress of my self-taught nature in this program and the things I'm learning. I think if anyone followed the content and watches these language videos, you'll find them relatively useful in discovering yourself how the Japanese language is constructed, how it works, and how with the right format and the right material and the right questions, actually, it's not too difficult to figure out by oneself and with the assistance of a program, for sure. But the association and the retention and repetition of the memory to build this basis of language learning, not quite as difficult as you might think. Again, this is very, elementary school, primary school, basic Japanese. It's not going to be 100% correct what they use in everyday Japanese, native language. It's teaching native language, but you really got to think of it as, imagine you've gone to primary school, you open up the book, and there is a ball, a big red ball and a dog, and the dog plays with the ball. It's very much that kind of native Japanese level in comparison to the Western English. So it is quite basic still, but to formulate how your language operates and works in relation to our own, not too difficult to pick up and see the patterns and figure out how it does work. Let's move to slide 7 and see what we've got to read.
子供たち、
子供たち、
子供たち、ち、
chi. Already got it.
ち、緑、
Midori,
緑、み、
mi.
み、
And in fact, you can see with me, even though it looks like a new kanji, I have that quite some time ago in my sheet. Here's the, if I pull back, there's the top. Look at that. Right here. Right there. That was me going back. Look directly below it. Zu and Su, as you can see the difference there. That was my extrapolation when we first started to do colours. I believe I managed to pull that out. It was quite early on in the lessons, so it must have appeared quite early on for me to extrapolate back. And to see what its sound is with regards to voicing it. So, not a new symbol.
子供たち、ち、緑、み、ち、
Chi,
ち、み、
mi,
み、み、
mi,
み、ち、
chi.
ち、
Sweet. Dear, excuse me. That's not so bad. So let's slide 9. Let's go slide 9. Oh yeah.
ち、
Chi.
せ、
Oh. No, it's not that.
せ、
Fuck. Se.
け、
Ke.
み、
Mi. Oh,
み、
me. Oh no, that's moo, isn't it? I'm an idiot. Well, let's restart that again. I'm an idiot. What a turd.
す、
I'm an idiot. Su.
み、
Me is no.
み、
Just done it.
Me.
Just fudged that entirely. Why is my brain not paying attention all of a sudden? It's because we've got
Chi.
6 on the screen, maybe. Let's do chi first.
け、
Ke,
み、
mi,
す、
su,
せ、
se,
む、
mu. There we go. So maybe it was just the order I needed to get them. So this one, let's do that again. First one
み、
is me. Second one is mu.
む、
Third one is chi.
ち、
Then we got ke,
け、
su,
せ、
se, and su.
す、
Which I have all these written down. I'm trying my hardest to just do this from memory. And again, getting it wrong and then having to repeat yourself until you get it right helps make the brain realize it needs to break that connection of where you might be getting it wrong to then remember why you're getting it right when you do get it right. So it's a really good, I say it's a really good technique. It's not a bad technique to be able to learn these things, but it may not be the most efficient singularly, but multiply, it's a very quick way of retaining the information and making it correct. So we'll get to slide 10.
子供たち、
子供たち、
子供たち、息子さん、息子さん、娘さん、
娘さん、
娘さん、こんにちは。こんにちは、警察官。警察官、緑。緑。
That's going to crop up with, yeah, 5. And then
子供たち、
子供たち、
子供たち、息子さん、息子さん、娘さん、
娘さん、
娘さん、こんにちは。
I've done it again.
こんにち
It's a
は、
while since I've just
警
done I
察
by
官。
itself. 警察官。
警察
There we
官、
go.
緑。
緑。There we are.
緑。
That's better.
息子さん、
む、す、か、か、さ、fucking さん。There we go.
息子さん、
Let's redo that.
息子さん、
む、す、か、か、さ、fuck! What am I doing? I know this. I
息
don't
子
want to
さ
look at
ん、
my cheat sheet. You know, I might just do it. Sod it. む、す、か、さ、There we go.
息子さん、警察官。
け、い、さ、す、警察官。It's the bottom one. That's going to be the only
警
mistake,
察
isn't it?
官。
You watch. The annoyance. No. Redo. Damn. Look at that. One. See, it's not even letting you have a mistake now in this one. Mu, su, go, sa.
息子さん、警察官。
What a pain. Ke, I, sa, su. Oh, he's done it again. Oh my god. No. Oh, this is ridiculous.
息子
I
さ
should
ん、
know this. Mu, sa, There we go.
息子さん、警察官。
Oh, I used to be good at these. Oh, fuck yourself, bro. Why? Why are you doing this? Stop it.
息子さん、
M so m s sa
息子さん、警察官。
けいけさすOh!
警察官。
We got it. We got it. Got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Hey, that's better. You wouldn't have thought that with all of these kanji that I'd be trying to like down the list. I'm trying my hardest not to do that. I'm trying my hardest to memorize and learn these kanji as they are with the sounds without having to look at this sheet too much. This might be a reference, but it's more for, I suppose, yeah, it is learning the sounds and recalling what they are. But I am also trying to read this at speed and know this at speed. So I'm not just working on the retention memory. I'm trying to learn at speed the projective memory, which is a bit more difficult. But that's to try and make it more naturalized to going from English into Japanese. The same as what they teach in schools when you're learning your French or your German or Greek or Latin or whatever. But obviously they have textbooks and then a teacher who knows how to present this. I'm teaching myself using just this program that has some pretty big holes in regards to what it is teaching you as a teachable format. It is relying on just pictorial slides. And then you picking up on the patterns, which is the same way that a baby and young children learn language. However, you don't know that's what you're doing at that age. So trying to do that at an older age, at an adult age, it's like going back to basics, but then you're armed with all your own world knowledge to find the holes in some of the way information is presented. This program is missing some of those elements. Like when it's trying to teach you the difference between something, it doesn't actually give you any information of why it's different. You've kind of got to figure it out for yourself. And that's what my videos are hopefully picking up on, and you can see where I'm learning those things at the same time as figuring them out, which in the video's context and content you might not have to, because then you can see why I'm doing what I'm doing, where it's being done, and then figuring out from slide to slide, or when I was going back and repeating stuff, why things are the way they are when there is no direction in this program. It's just, here it is, do it. Which I suppose, again, jumping in the deep end, there's some benefits for sure, but it does make it a bit more of a challenge when you're teaching yourself and you haven't got direction, and then you're having to research and figure out why. But yeah, so that's the reading module right there. Let's go back to the home screen. There we go. We've got the grammar and the reading modules done and dusted. So the next module that we'll do tomorrow, or I'll do tomorrow, it'll be writing, and then I'll get onto the listening. I do have my daughter this weekend, so hopefully I can get some of these done and the review done before she arrives, before Friday. But then what are we on now? Wednesday, yeah. So I might have to hound 3 modules tomorrow and do a nice big chunk there. Ready for Friday, doing speaking and review on Friday, ready to hit the core lesson 2. We're already at core lesson 2. It's only been a week. So at least this first one we know we can do in a week. This will probably take a week and a half, 2 weeks. And the same here, and the same here. So it's about a month's work per unit if I smash it every day. That's not so bad. I'm definitely getting back into the rigmarole of things. Like I say, I've avoided the first day of the month for April because it's April Fool's. Didn't want anyone to, think a prank's being played or anything like that on me or anyone else. So I've skipped that day and I'm doing it from the 2nd of April onwards, and I'm just going to smash it every day. as much as I can. Right, that's it for today's self-taught lesson of Japanese language in Rosetta Stone 3. As always, like, follow, share, and subscribe to the channel, twitch.tv/crunk7up, and youtube.com/@xofficina. That's EXOFFICINA. You'll find all of my videos on YouTube. That's where they live, after I've streamed them live on Twitch. So thank you and much respect if you've been paying attention and you've been joining me on the live streams when I've been doing these videos. If you've missed them, you've got 7 days on Twitch to be able to watch them. After that, they delete and they'll already be up on YouTube. Both pages have links to each other, so if you can't find it in one place, you can find it in the other. If you wish to DM me, chuck any suggestions, criticize, critique, feedback, or just leave nice comments, by all means, comment down below on the videos. If not, join my Discord. The Discord link is on both pages. It would be very grateful to me if anyone who wants to comes and joins the Discord. Everything on my channel is so far free. I don't intend to monetize anything yet. And if I did, it will probably be just more the music side of things, to be totally honest. Also, trying to reach those 50 follows and those 50 subscribers so that I can actually unlock affiliate tools and such like. So as always, like I said, please like, follow, share and subscribe on both channels if you can. It would mean a great deal to me to be able to unlock that status. Then I can keep the videos in both places. I can keep them on Twitch without them deleting it after 7 days. And it opens up a few more analytics tools and the like for YouTube, where I'll be able to link like a Patreon and all that sort of thing, which is currently in the works. So I very much appreciate the support. I very much appreciate those who are watching and finding these videos informative. I do hope to keep the kind of format that it is. I know they're a little bit long form, but for the audience that actually want them and who do stick around either in the live stream or watching these videos at a later date, I hope you're finding that the material within is useful. Again, I'm teaching myself this in this program, so there will be some mistakes. My methods may not work for you. As a result, I'd highly suggest that you pick out the bits that you want or need, and maybe, take in some of the suggestions that I've made where you pause the video to capture what's on the screen before I move to another slide, because obviously I'm doing this live. And I haven't chaptered anything either. I want this to just be one long video where you can just sit, have it on in the background, or just sit there and watch an hour's worth. It's a free lesson essentially. I know you're watching me learn it, but at the end of the day, it's still the same materials that you can learn from. So if you're up for pausing and rewinding those videos, you'll be able to learn along with me if you like, and at which point you can then select which lessons you want to pick and do through the modules that have been uploaded, and go at your own pace. So if I'm not fast enough, you can rinse and repeat stuff as fast as you like. If I'm going too slow for you, just speed that video up. There's that option. If I'm going too fast, slow the video down, just pause it, whatever you like. That's it from me today. I've got some things to do now. I'm going to go out and potentially skateboard. So that's it from me. As always, take care, stay safe, keep sane, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!